As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the sprawling mental hospital grounds, I found myself standing at the edge of a nightmare. I had always been drawn to the macabre, but nothing could have prepared me for what I was about to experience: an escape from a mental hospital and the eerie sounds emanating from its forgotten halls. The hospital had long been abandoned, its once imposing facade now crumbling and overrun by nature's relentless advance. Stories of patients who had disappeared without a trace, and the unnerving sounds that echoed from an abandoned ward had piqued my curiosity, and I couldn't resist the urge to investigate. I entered the decaying building through a broken window, the shards of glass a reminder of the hospital's tumultuous past. The interior was a chilling tableau of forgotten lives, forgotten beds, forgotten wheelchairs, and forgotten souls. It was a place that had once promised solace, but had become a prison of the mind. My exploration led me deeper into the labyrinthine corridors, where the flickering light of my flashlight illuminated the faded remnants of graffiti left behind by former patients. Words of despair and hopelessness covered the walls, serving as a haunting testament to the suffering that had taken place within these walls. My footsteps echoed in the empty halls, a stark contrast to the cacophony of voices that must have once filled these spaces. It was then that I heard it, the faint but unmistakable sound of a door creaking open. My heart pounded in my chest as I followed the sound, my curiosity overcoming my fear. The door led to an abandoned ward, its entrance blocked by rusted gurneys and debris. I pushed my way through, my flashlight revealing a scene frozen in time. Beds lay in disarray, their sheets covered in dust and decay. It was as though the patients had vanished, leaving behind only the haunting echoes of their presence. As I ventured further into the ward, the creaking sound grew louder, reverberating through the empty rooms. It was as though the very walls themselves were alive, whispering secrets of the past. My flashlight beam fell upon an open window, its shattered glass allowing the cold night air to seep in. It was from this window that the creaking sound emanated. My curiosity got the better of me, and I approached the window cautiously. What I saw sent shivers down my spine, a solitary rocking chair swaying back and forth in the moonlight. It was as though an invisible presence occupied the chair, its restless spirit unable to find peace. I hesitated for a moment, torn between the urge to flee and the need to uncover the truth. The chair continued to sway, its creaking growing louder and more insistent. With trembling hands, I reached out and touched the chair, feeling the frigid chill of an otherworldly presence. Suddenly, the room was filled with a chorus of voices, whispers that seemed to come from all directions. They spoke of pain, despair, and the torment that had driven them to this forsaken place. It was a cacophony of suffering, an overwhelming symphony of voices that threatened to consume me. I stumbled backward, my heart racing, and fled from the abandoned ward. As I emerged into the cold night air, I couldn't shake the feeling that I had crossed a threshold into a world beyond our own, a world haunted by the tortured souls of the past. The mental hospital had become a crucible of anguish and despair, a place where the boundaries between the living and the dead had blurred. The creaking doors and the voices that echoed from its forgotten halls were a chilling reminder of the horrors that had transpired within its walls. As I walked away from the decaying hospital, I couldn't help but wonder if the restless spirits of the past were doomed to wander its corridors for all eternity, their suffering a testament to the darkness that had once shrouded this place. It was a story that would haunt my nightmares for years to come, a story of a creaking door that led to a world of unimaginable horror